Welcome to the Endless Honeymoon Podcast Secret Dump.
Seems like the name's a hit.
Yeah, people do like it. People like it. I love it. And it's becoming the most downloaded podcast in the sports category on iTunes. Did you know that?
No, honey, I didn't know that.
Do you have any secrets you need to tell me this week? I got a secret, actually. It's not a secret, but it's a secret tip.
Okay.
It's a pro tip. If you have a child, I hope we haven't talked about this on the podcast before, but if you have a child, do let them watch British cartoons because they start coming home with all these like bizarre British-isms.
Oh, what'd she say to you today?
Today, we were out with my brother, and we were having lunch in a park, and she said she had to use the potty. And I was like, okay, well, we can go at David's in David's bathroom, and my brother. And she said, oh, his bathroom is broken. And I think we must have told her that his toilet was broken because of the quarantine, you know. But I go, oh, no, it's not broken. And she goes, oh, did he mend it? I was like, what the fuck? Where did this what are you, fucking Oliver Twist? Did he mend the toilet? Daddy, did he mend the toilet? It's like, yeah, he mended it. Anyway, she does a lot of stuff like that. She goes like, the water feels lovely.
Yeah, it's cute.
None of it is ways I talk. I would say how I would say it. I'd be like, the toilet, he wrenched on it. Or I would say, the water feels wet. Stuff like that.
Let me ask you a question, Moshe, because you brought this up on a podcast before.
Yeah,
that you don't want our child to scream when she sees a bug. Do you?
Yeah.
And I do that. Do you think that is an inferior quality? You seem to have no patience for it.
I don't want to answer that question. Is that an acceptable answer?
Okay, I did put you on the spot.
Well, I don't like it when people are helpless. I don't like the sentiment.
But
of
if I see a
helplessness.
rat, I'm never gonna clobber it.
Let me rephrase that. I don't like when people are helpless for things that they don't need to be helpless about. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, you know that thing where people flap their hands and like up and down, like, I can't. I don't like that. Whatever that is. I'm like, do it. Just do it yourself.
What about like something really disgusting? What if your body
your body recoils? I mean, I do have a hypocrisy because when it comes to people vomiting, I cannot look. I can't help. I can't look. I told Natasha, didn't I tell you earlier in our relationship, I'll never hold your hair back while you vomit?
Well, I don't vomit, so you're lucky.
Yeah, yet.
Well, I guess the question is that a bad, I don't know. Is it physical? Is it maybe you can't control it?
It doesn't feel physical. When you see a cockroach and you're like, I can't. It just feels psychological.
All right. I was just curious. I don't know. I'm just trying to go to a dark place, trying to find a secret.
Oh, what do you got?
I don't have anything. Oh, what do you? Oh, that's your secret for
no,
kids
it's like
to watch.
a secret tip. It's a secret tip. It's a tip. No, like, hey, here's a secret hint or something. Hey, listen. We record all the time, and I'm coming up with stuff, and the word secret came out, and it felt good, and I said it. You know, my secret is I don't know what the word secret means. All this time I've been doing this podcast, I think it means tips.
All right, let's listen to one.
You want to listen to a real secret?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to listen to a real secret?
Okay.
Here's my secret.
Hi, I have two secrets. The first one's a little bit more fun. So when I was applying for a JCC job, Jewish Community Center job, I pretended to have a Jewish fiance to look more qualified, and I wore a diamond ring my parents had given me at some point. And I did get the job. So, second secret, until about age 20, I frequently wet the bed, and my parents tried everything, but it didn't end up stopping until I left home. So maybe it was psychosomatic. Thanks. Love the podcast. Bye.
Maybe.
But it stopped when she left home.
Yeah, she's like, then I moved out and I stopped wetting the bed. Maybe it was psychological. Yeah, it was.
But then she said her parents tried everything.
Yeah.
So it was just something.
Yeah, she probably was like, infantilized by her parents or something. I don't know what wetting the bed really means psychologically, but yeah, I mean, obviously, it's like she left and it stopped. It's like, oh, it was your fault, mom and dad. There's a comedian with the greatest. Oh, it's Joel Kim Booster. He's an adopted comic, and he's gay, and one of his siblings is gay, and he's the greatest joke. It's like, they're evangelical Christians, and they have two adopted gay kids, so they're not related. And he's just like, I don't know much about science, but that's nurture, bitch. It's like, but anyway, I don't know why I thought of that, but it's 100%. That's so interesting. Wetting the bed to your 20. What does that mean? I wish some real psychologist could tell us what that means.
Should we call my therapist?
Right now?
Might be too late.
It's a bit late. Maybe next time. If there's some therapists out there, email us. Tell us, what does it mean to wet the bed well into adulthood? I am curious. You wet the bed sometimes, though.
No, I don't.
When we make love, there's often a big, big wet patch. Okay, let's play another secret.
Hi, Natasha and Moshe. I have a secret for you. So my boyfriend and I broke up a few months ago, and I still masturbate thinking about him, which I think is normal. But my secret is that I have to imagine him fucking a big titty sex worker, or I won't come.
Whoa.
And I come harder than I've ever nutted before. Anyways, your podcast has helped me get through this breakup, so thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Did she say nutted?
Nutted. Why that part?
I like it.
I come harder than I've ever nutted before. There was even felt like
It's a secret, baby. Let her talk how she wants.
it felt like there was syntax errors in it, though. When you start with, it should be a grammatical rule. If you start the sentence with come,
It should be I came harder.
I came hard. You can't come to nut. You can't do the come to nut crossover. That feels wrong. It is so interesting to me that this is the second person that we've heard or talked to on the podcast that has to have a fantasy of somebody doing something almost hurtful to them. I mean, I don't know if it's hurtful for him to fuck a sex worker, but it's like, on some level, like, it's like, he's not fucking me, he's fucking this hot sex worker. I'm jealous. That's what gets them over the orgasm edge. It's so interesting.
But it also is nice to imagine him fucking someone that he paid.
Oh, because he didn't fall in love.
Yeah.
That's an interesting read. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. I think, you know what I think about when I come, when I'm masturbating?
When you nut?
Yeah, when I come at the moment that I nut, I think of eye contact with you. Just like deep eye contact and just telling you how much I love you. Every time. It's the only way I can get off.
Let's hear another secret.
Picture your eyes. Just smell your breath.
Can you stop, please?
Just the smell of your skin next to mine. Just the deep, unbroken eye contact with deep Frenching. Okay, let's play another.
Hey guys, I've got a secret. 40 years old now. I want to say this happened way back in 96 or 97. My buddy and I took an hour-long road trip to see Rancid play in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We got to the venue. The people told us that there was no show that night. We were, put into a major rage. We went into their restroom, ripped one of the doors off the stalls. My buddy urinated in the soap dispenser that people would be washing their hands with and put it back on. We drove back home in despair. The concert had been the night before. We had just misread the ticket. Bye.
That's a perfect punk story. It was a trip to Rancid, unidentified rage, a little bit of like dumb foibles, and urine.
Yeah,
It's a punk rock parable.
I think that I wonder if people are going to start going to places again.
What?
Like, I just remember my childhood going to like sweaty clubs, you
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh,
I think I might have seen Rancid play.
the most fun. just to go when you're young.
Yeah, like all
go
you're
to a
doing is
sweaty-
standing there and like.
But it's fun.
I know.
I got an email today from bands in town that Metallica is playing a drive-in movie theater concert, and I thought to myself, now this is the way I want to see Metallica.
So you sit in your car?
Sitting in the front seat of my car, just going like, yeah, these guys rock. And then starting the car and driving home.
Like you never have to get out of your
Such
car.
an old guy way to see it. Yeah, metal. Okay, well, better get the Mitsubishi back home.
Yeah, don't you want to like dance or something? You're supposed to sit in your car.
It
Oh my
ain't
god.
much.
Oh my god. I bet people are being really obnoxious.
You think? What do you mean?
I think they're like dancing around the car and like
Mm.
right? Like you're not just
fingering their wife.
yeah, people are going to be like making out and throwing shit and getting drunk and running around. I don't know.
Sounds fun. You want to go?
And then you're in like a car, then pissing because
Piss in
everyone's
the
gonna
car.
everyone's drinking and then they have to pee, so they're gonna start like peeing out the doors and stuff. And then it's gonna be time to go, and you're gonna be in like a 2-hour line.
Okay, we won't go.
I'm just saying, I'll do it.
I mean, it's an experience. Yeah.
Tell us, would you guys go? Does it sound? I don't even know how much it is.
It's probably expensive.
Okay,
like,
well,
yeah.
if you could go,
Are raves ever going to come back?
if you,
Is Burning Man ever going to come back? Are comedy clubs ever going to come back? Oh Lord.
I feel like if someone invited me to that for free, I would not go.
To Metallica in the drive-in Metallica.
I mean, how long do they play?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
No, honey, it's a concert.
Well, I don't think I like them enough.
They're so good. Hold on. We got Kurt Hammett. I hope that's his name on the line right now. Tell him what you think of him. All right, let's play another secret.
Hi, Moshe, Natasha. I have a secret. When I was like 15 or 16, I started masturbating with just like digitally. I didn't need like a vibrator or anything. And I was pretty into it. And I ended up kind of doing it all the time and sometimes when people were around, but like silently. Not proud of that. I've never told anybody that. But there were a couple times I'd be watching a movie with family and have a blanket and I'd be on a chair, they'd be on the couch and just kind of very subtly did that. I'm pretty sure they didn't notice. I tried to kind of watch and make sure that, nothing was going on, that they could see, but I've never told anybody that. I would also sometimes do it on like other people's beds if I would happen to be watching TV on my sister's bed or my parents' bed. Sometimes that would happen too. It's probably not a cool thing to do, but that's my secret. Thanks.
How was she masturbating?
Digitally.
With porn?
No.
With a
With her family.
but a vibrator? What do you mean digitally?
Her fingers.
Oh, with her digits?
Yeah. That's
Ew.
what she said. Digitally.
Wait, she meant digitally the digits of her finger?
Yeah.
That's gross.
What do you mean it's gross?
To say digitally?
Oh, saying it is gross.
It just no, like
So wait a minute. Hold on.
you-
Just so I'm clear, Natasha.
I think
Earlier when the girl's like, that's the hardest I ever nutted. You were like, you leave her alone. This is the secrets hotline. She can talk as she wants. But this woman says digitally
I've just
masturbating.
never-
You're like, gross.
I just never heard someone say it like
It was weird. I'll give you that.
it was just confusing, honestly, because I
weird.
was like digital, like looking at porn.
Her secret is that she would masturbate while her family was in the room. And I was thinking like,
That's a little weird.
it's definitely weird, but it's how horny young people are. Like when I was young, I was so horny. I just wanted to masturbate all the time. It barely had anything to do with sex. It was like, it almost felt like just like hormonal bursting. I just wanted to do it all the time. Like all the time. I would go just constant. So I
How many
forgive
times
you.
a day?
Oh, often.
12?
No, but 3 or 4, 5. I don't know, a lot. Whenever I could.
He'd be like, may I be excused from dinner? And then you would just like
100%.
go into the bathroom and just be
Yes.
like, and then you would like put a like stand over the toilet. And
What? Why are you picturing that?
Where would you go?
To the bathroom? Maybe.
Oh, and you sit down?
on the toilet. I wouldn't stand over the toilet usually.
I don't know. I'm
Like I
trying
was
to
taking
picture
a
it.
piss. Maybe, but I did it analog. I would do it analog. That would be
I've
just my
never heard the
wrist.
term that if you're fingering yourself, it's digitally.
I hear you. Listen, to the lady that masturbated in front of her entire family, there's no more shame.
Yeah.
You're only as sick as your secrets, and that's not that bad of one. And that's why we're here. Should we play another, or should we wrap this bad boy
I
up?
want to hear one more.
Let's do one more.
Hey guys, so my secret is that I have a really bad problem with quitting jobs as soon as I start and just not wanting to work. So basically, when I lived in New York with my boyfriend, he had a really nice job and I just couldn't seem to find one, so he suggested I go and work anywhere. So I found a job that I quit a month after, and then I found another job, and I quit a week after. It was at a retail store in Rockefeller Center, and I just couldn't do it. And basically, I never told my boyfriend that I quit that job because I didn't want to look insane like a serial quitter. And so I just pretended to go to work every day, but really I was at a coffee shop writing. And he still doesn't know to this day.
I want to know length of time.
Right. Was it 7 years?
That would be cool.
That would be cool. I mean, honestly, fuck it. It's better use if you can pay your bills somehow, or your boyfriend pays your bills. It's a better use of your time and spiritual energy to sit in a coffee shop and write than it is to just fucking sell, Fabergé eggs in the Rockefeller Center.
And I would say who cares what he thinks, but it sounds like he might have been paying the bills. So
you got to be a little more careful.
Well, you got to like pretend maybe. I don't know. I mean, really though, who cares what he thinks? And
I like
he
that.
sounds lucky to be with you.
Also, it probably made the writing better because you had a secret life. There's something cool about like a secret
No, but that's
secret
unsustainable.
subway ride to the coffee shop. I like that.
But it's unsustainable.
Sure.
If every day it's like, how was work, honey? And you're like, it was okay. I mean, there was...
Maybe that's what she wrote all day, was just drama, like fictional drama that happened at the job site that day.
That would be cool.
She's just like, oh my God, you don't even know. Diane, she's got genital herpes and she spread it to the scarf section. Like, oh, okay.
All
Well,
right. Well, that was a good one.
hey, it's always good with you. You know why it's so good with you every time we go out? Because I podcast with the woman I love.
I love you too.